repercussion is still rolling along. But a gentleman came to Mark's Fest and came and spoke to me afterwards with a little idea. He represents W.C. Fields' family. So then I got the grand idea of expanding it into a Fields Fest on the model of Mark's Fest. And so we have, but first, unfortunately, none of the Fields family could be here. There's quite a clan of Fields grandchildren still with us. They're very involved with his legacy. But their representative, John Reichman, is here with us, and so we welcome him.
Thanks, Trav. I'm John Reichman. I'm the attorney for the Fields family. I just want you to know how grateful I am that you're all here. I came of age in the 1960s when W.C. Fields and the Marx brothers were incredibly popular again because they represented the anti-establishment ethos that was in the air then. The Fields family is dedicated to bringing W.C. back into that prominence again. You know, there's so much love and affection in Fields' work. Despite the rough, cynical exterior, there's a core of love there, and we want to bring it back, and having you all here tonight is helping us do that. You know, one of W.C. Fields' great quotes was that the world is such a dangerous place, a man's lucky if he can get out of it alive. I think that's more true today than it's probably been in a while. So again, welcome. Thank you. You're going to have a great night of entertainment tonight. Thank you.
So I have two notes here, election and death. That's more meaningful than I intended. Really, the Fields Fest is kind of bookended. On December 1st, I'll be speaking at the New York Public Library about W.C. Fields in vaudeville. Hey, guys. And then on the 10th, I'll be at the Greater Astoria Historical Society talking about Fields' silent movie, which he made at the Paramount Studios in Astoria. Yes, Metrograph also in the works for December, screening there. And then, depending on how many people are interested, a pub crawl on Christmas to post him out forever. So that's the plan. I'll be blogging about W.C. Fields all the next couple of months on my blog, Travelanche, just Google Travelanche and you'll find it, and the schedule of all of those events are there. So, tonight was precipitated by two different things. One is Fields for President was just republished. Sanctioned new edition with a new introduction by Mr. Cabot. Mr. Cabot is sorry he couldn't come tonight. He's actually in part. He's on his wife. So they were very sorry. So there's the book, and there's parts for those on the here. And then the election, which is a week away. The pub crawl should be that night. Anyway, and today happens to be All Saints Day. Yesterday, Halloween, Halloween, and today All Saints Day. And tonight, ironically, will be the festival. And he's here with us now. Please, if you would, welcome W.C. Fields.
date of my first interest in politics was fanned into a glowing ember. Remember like it was yesterday, I was 9 years old. I remember Boss Tweed's brother, Harris Tweed. Took me on his knee and he said, Will, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, remember this one simple thing. Never give a sucker an even break. Thank you for that. Well, at that time, my youthful mind did not grasp the enormity of the great precept. In fact, not until I was in my late 20s did its enormity burst forth in all its glory. I was making a tour of the southwestern states, for a preparation called Where Are We? One hot day in July, I sold a bottle to bald-headed gentleman in cows factory in Mexico. Is this really work here? My squire, this wonderful preparation can grow hair in a bathtub. Off he went. Next day came by. He wanted his money back. Sir, did not do exactly what I said it would do. The hell out of me. From that day on, never give a sucker an even break. That's become my watchword. My ideal is to provide the great office at one position where I can exercise it to the fullest. I'm truly the candidate with both feet on the ground. Take no fault at all, the little man. And on November 8th, I'm elected the chief executive of this far land. Amidst thunderous cheering and applauding and shouting, throwing babies out of windows, I shall, my fellow citizens, not offer any such hollow panaceas as a New Deal or an Old Deal or a Re-Deal. Now, my friends, the reliable false shuffle's good enough for my father, it's good enough for me. When on the 14th of February last, I outlined my plan of action in a speech in Des Moines. In political circles, they were set agog. Who's this person who proposes to revolutionize our government? He's merely a presumptive dark horse. Some people went as far as to call me a certain part of a dark horse. Well, to refute these charges right here, I'd like to review briefly the major incidents of my amazing career for the benefit of you here, like my Des Moines opponents, are not acquainted with the field saga. I was born in a small log cabin, a stone's throw from Grant's tomb. Father was a lowly man, lowliest man I ever knew. He measured no taller than 12 feet tall on a pair of 7-foot stilts. He could stand on his head under a kitchen sink. You know, he seldom did so. He couldn't see the point. My father was a substitute horse car driver. One of the most vivid recollections I have of him was a day in the blizzard of '88. His horses, they were frozen stiff right outside Terrence O'Flanagan's saloon on 8th Street. The conductor, a very dear friend of my father's, he had succumbed to freezing temperatures and was frozen on the back platform. Change box still in his hands. Horses were frozen. Had it not been for the presence of mind of my father to jump up, open the doors of O'Flanagan's saloon, and let the fumes waft out, they revived the horses, who rapidly galloped into the bar room. The conductor thawed out and rang up his fare, and then he joined my father at the bar. Everybody had a rock and roll dad that night, except for the noble steeds. They were already provided with horses next. You got that. This neck is a cocktail. Speaking of cocktail, I need to dry. Do you want anything? No? Okay. Check out, take a beer. Lovely cocktail. Oh, in your mind, you're hearing boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Angel. So it's all. They're going, how are you tonight?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm wonderful. Found the place okay?
Eventually.
Yeah, it happens. It goes to 41st.
There's two of them.
Oh, look, you're decorated. My cousin Orville, he married a tattooed lady. Did it for art's sake. Right off with you. Tita looks good coming and going. Thank you, that was refreshing. Now on to my campaign resolutions, friends. Campaign resolutions are nothing more than overgrown New Year's resolutions. They're thrown together last minute hastily, not a lot of thought to how you can break them later. Truth is, the whole custom of presidential resolutions is based on an insidious fault of logic. Consider the case of a good friend of mine. We'll call him A. His name began with an M, but we'll call him A. I think it's scientific. A loved to walk to work. And the path, it took him through the municipal zoo. He loved that walk every day, never had a care in the world, until that one fateful day. A freshly painted sign was up on the lion's cage. Hands off! He began to fret. Feel uneasy, a little jumpy. He stood that for 2 whole months. And then one day, a Thursday, shortly after St. Swithin's Day, he stalked right up to that sign and grabbed as far as the cage. Immediately, his frustration disappeared completely. And to the sounds of snorts and growls, so did his hands. The hands all sounded incorrect. That's the price one man will pay to get rid of frustration. Yes. He said it was worth it, he did. One day I said, would you like to play a little cards? He said, sure, deal me a couple of hands. Frustration, that's what's wrong with America today. I mean, the words are right in front of me, I still can't say it. If the nation would just grit its teeth and say, I'm going to follow the Fields Plan, everything would just iron itself out beautifully. The Fields Plan is incontestably simple, based on the all-important fundamental principle. Instead of prohibiting people what they want to do, we force people to do what they want to do. My dear friends, I wish to say that anyone who would consider follow this program, you can just swear off, or swear on, or swear on here. But when to do it, it's merely a question of etiquette. Now what would you do if on the first day of May, the Russian ambassador presents you with a beautiful cake, emitting a curious ticking sound? Would you immediately submerge the cake in a bucket of water, thus insulting Russian cuisine? Or would you take a knife, cut a slice, and offer it to the Russian ambassador, saying, I truly hope I'm giving you the works. Particularly little problems come up like that every day at the White House. It's good to have a man like me who can pass them off gracefully. But perhaps the first real appreciation I had of the great true Leviticate came in the winter of 1908 in Chillicothe, Ohio. I was playing the old Onyx Theater. Headliner was a trained SEAL by the name of Claude. Or Claudette, I'm not sure which one. I have a hard memory for names. I seldom remember a face. Now this SEAL, they stayed with this trainer in the adjoining room. It was in the great Iroquois house, I remember. Happened one day, I was coming home feeling uncomfortably warm. Thought I'd go and take a nice refreshing tub. What happened when I entered the bath? What did I see? Claude or Claudette laying there sandwiched between two 20-pound cakes of ice. Oh, you unfortunate wretch. Having to be sealed in those hot furs all day. But despite my inner feelings, I bleed, perhaps too sharply. I made it clear I consider the whole thing an imposition. I stalked back to my room in high dungeon. Presently, I heard a buzz. A buzzer in between. Quickly regurgitated my ginger ale and placed a few ice cubes in a mild stimulant. A few moments later, considerable sloshing noise was heard. I went to investigate. Friend, what did I see? Claude or Claudette, she'd run down to the desk, got a brush, scrubbing away the ring for me. Great, huge, succulent tears sincerely ran down my face, on either side of my round nose, off my chin into my clean white collar. I never forgot that lesson. Taught me in a flash what true etiquette is. Consideration. Consideration for the other fellow. I remember years later, after the Claudette episode, I was playing the old Stars and Garter Theater, long time ago, in the Star at the time. In Upper Waukegan, it was a bitter cold night. Snow drifts 15 feet high, saloon doors frozen shut. I'd taken ill between the afternoon and evening performance. There was a modest celebration of the trapped drummer's birthday, and I had obviously been a pretzel or something, didn't agree with me. And I went back to the hotel to lay down. I could scarcely keep anything in my stomach. Now, I knew the inclement weather was going to keep the audience to a minimum. But still, I dragged myself up. And I staggered from lamppost to lamppost and made my way back to the theater, only to find there was only one patron in the house. Excuse me, sir. I see that you're here alone, but I'm prepared to give you my all, my full all. But may I first make your personal acquaintance? Yes, my name is Bush. The Bush boys, I take it. And as you undoubtedly know, I'm W.C. Fields. And he rose, and he walked down to the stage. Thank you, he said. I just wanted to make sure it was you. And he served me a subpoena. Sorry I caused you to come out on a night like tonight. Had I known your address, I would have called for this myself. I wouldn't have been so bitter, but he didn't stay for my act. He had no consideration, my friends, no etiquette. Oh, Thornbush, that was his name, Thornbush. He had not learned the lesson that Claude or Claudette had to teach mankind. There's a little floater on top of that. Keto! Thank you, doll. give them something else to look at. Thank you, darling. So when you're not pouring drinks, what do you do?
I'm a burlesque performer and theater.
Get out of town. Hey. There you go. I'm on the varsity. Where are you playing next?
The Way Station on November 18th.
I'll be in the front row. You spit fire, do you?
I do.
Good, I'll bring this. Must have been a beautiful baby. On the topic of babies, like I said, on the topic of babies. I am the incumbent who knows more about the little tots, God help us, than anyone else. I don't hesitate to say I, W.C. Fields, possess the understanding of a baby's problems better than any other statesman in America. For the one simple fact, I used to be a baby myself. And my work has not gone unnoticed by the public. Just consider the number of children that are born today by the name of William. Must be 1 million in America alone. I remember all too well a certain instance. It occurred when my nephew Kermit came to visit me when I was 20 years ago. Now, tried to put him in the bath twice. First time, he stuck his cute little foot down my throat. Second time, right in my eye. So Mrs. F and I decided to seize him unaware one day. Put him in the washing machine. Closed it back, and Mrs. F filled with a crank, and he bounced around with a cute little rattle. Worked out fine for a good couple times. To that fateful day. While I was there, Kermit in the tub, Mrs. F doing yeoman's work on the crank. I was called away to the telephone. Appears I forgot to tell her to stop. Half hour later, I came back down. Good gracious, woman, stop! I opened the vat. It was too late. The soapy water had shrunk Kermit, the size of my grandfather's beaver hat. Had I not the presence of mind to throw him through the ringer, he might have spent the rest of his life working in a sideshow at the circus. Believe me, you don't want to work in a circus. Now, over and above that experience, I thought of my own father's distrust of water. In Daddy's time, there were many normal citizens that considered water a refreshing beverage. Papa, he went up the river of Doubt in '78 on an expedition. The party of explorers led by the eminent Dr. Hugo First, an explorer named Hugo First. One afternoon, the boat capsized, and all the medicinal spirits they flowed upstream. Thenceforth, poor father was compelled to rely on water for the first time in 50 years. He contracted yellow fever. In light of both those uncomfortable experiences, I've concluded a program of moderation. Moderation, that's what's needed. Moderation is my middle name. I don't use it on legal forms. The value of moderation I learned from my very wise mother. I was a restless little fellow. As a boy, I possessed a lusty mezzo-soprano larynx. I 12:30 every night, I was wont to make the very foundation of our house tremble. At such times, my good mother would pick me up and walk me around the nursery. She'd do this for about a good half hour, and then she'd call to my father, "John! You come and take the thing." And my father would come in and carry me around. Remember one night, on a warm night in August, wasn't a particular good voice. Mama carried me around for a good 3/4 of an hour until she finally said, "John, get in here. You take the thing." And then Father did. He held me for a good 20 minutes, and he went out to Joe's pub with me. And we washed down some potato chips with a glass of cheer. Still remember the look on my mother's face. Stoically, she strode into the bar room, looked over to my father, and said, "John, this is what I call taking the thing too far." And now, in evidence of my vocal acumen, I'm pleased to offer an introductory song. Sing along if you know it. There once was a poor boy, and he left his country home, and he came to the city to look for work. He promised his mom and pa he would live a civilized life and always shun the fatal curse of drink. Once in the city, he found a situation in a quarry. Then he made the acquaintance of some college students. He thought they were not demons, for they wore the best of clothes. But clothes don't always make the gentleman. They tempted him to drink, and they called him a coward. And at last he took that fatal glass of beer. When he found what he had done, he dashed the glass upon the floor, and he staggered to the door with delirium tremens. When he got to the gutter, he found his salvation on the girl, and wickedly he broke her tambourine. What he said was, "Heaven help you," placed a mark upon his brow. With a kick she learned before she had been saved. Now as a moral to young men who go down to the city, don't go around breaking people's tambourines.